the pace with control of this race. Here comes a run from Davey Hazard. He blocks the 10. Not going to be enough. Ryan Pace is going to win at Talladega.
Trying to hold off Wilson. He's done a good job so far. Wilson, one last desperate attempt to the bottom. He won't get there. Nick Curry wins at Bristol.
Coming out turn number 2, coming down the back straightaway here. Looks like he's in a class of his own right now.
Merzlak, one final time, get around the 55, big time send.
He hits the wall, he hits it, he gets the lead, but can he hang on to it? Oh my goodness, he made it to the line!
Big push down the backstretch is going to give him a good run through the corners.
Just a little bit
Follow from the 1.
A little bit of contact there for second, but coming to the line, Toby Roberson's going to take home the checkered flag and victory here from the new Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Before I wrap things up here in this segment, your thoughts on the type of race we're going to see tonight? And I would have to agree.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to tonight's feature presentation of the Bomb Squad Racing Truck Series here live on JTN. We're so glad you're joining us here tonight as we head to the Pocono Mountains and the Pocono Raceway here in, you guessed it, Pocono, Pennsylvania. Hello and welcome. My name is JoeTowNetwork. Joining me up here in the booth tonight, he's your other half of our Cup of Joe booth this evening, the one and only Mr. Joseph Weaver. Weaver, buddy, welcome to Pocono.
Hello, Joe, and hello, everybody at home. Thank you for welcoming us in your homes and bringing you this Bomb Squad Racing Truck Series race here from Pocono. I feel like we don't get to come to Pocono very often, Joe.
No, we don't, and we were originally slated, and again, sending our apologies out to the drivers here, but we were originally slated to be here all week. We won't be here Friday. We'll be here tonight and tomorrow night, though, for the trucks and then the Cup Series action. And Weaver, it's because this track only gets one race on the Cup Series calendar, the NASCAR Cup Series calendar these days. So, well, most leagues, they only come here once now as well.
Yeah, it's a fun track here. The tricky triangle, 3 corners, no turn 4, quite a few more.
What turn 4?
It depends how you want to look at it, but
how many do you count?
5.
So the tunnel's 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just small little kink.
Kinky?
Mm-hmm.
You like the tunnel turn, don't you?
Pretty fun.
Yeah. Kinky guy, huh?
To all our viewers at home, what kind of triangle is Pocono? Put it in the chat. But a little bit of math lesson for you. How about that?
What kind of triangle is the triangle at home? Let us know in chat, as Weaver said. Hey, Weaver, guess what?
What's that, Joe?
We got a new home for all of our, well, it's not a new home, it's just a rebranded home for all of our non-live content. It's over on Track and Turf Media here on YouTube. You can go check out Track and Turf. New home for the Fake Racers podcast each and every week. Had a good episode this week. Go check that out. We posted a clip of it right here on the main JTN channel. Got to get out of the habit of saying main JTN. It's just JTN. And, yeah, go check it out. That clip we posted was talking about Thermal Club, but we also talked about Austin Hill and Shane Van Gisbergen, Cup Series race, and William Byron, Christopher Bell, Kyle Busch, their rivalry. Much, much more over there on the Fake Racers podcast this week. Encourage you to go give it a listen or a watch. If you want to watch it, you can watch it on YouTube, over again on Track and Turf, or you can listen to it wherever podcasts are found.
Gave you a lot to talk about this week.
And honestly, we were making good time, and then we got into, we have each and every week, we have our bottom split moments and our road to pro moments, so bad and then good corresponding, but we were doing good, we were making pretty good time, and then we weren't. So an interesting note that we got here for this track, pit road's a little weird here at Pocono. pit stalls 1 through 4 are going to hurt you under green flag stops. So if we get green flag stops, drivers 1 through 4 wouldn't be surprised if they end up losing some time.
What's the story behind that one?
I don't know. I was just told they lose you time.
Interesting.
So looks like KJ got the first one, didn't he?
If he... did he? He shouldn't. Unless it's wrong or not in order.
Oh. Maybe the camera's wrong.
I mean, it looks like he's in the first stall, so...
Well, why don't you take us through tonight's starting lineup?
With pleasure. The reason that is weird, or I said it was weird, is... Oh, I was looking at the wrong list. It's not weird. I'm weird. Alright, starting on pole. Set a time of 55.78. Anybody want to take a guess? That's right. It's the 029 of BSR Kilojoules. Starting outside row 1 is the 66 of BSR Terry Scott. Row 2 is the 86 of BSR Miller and the 028 of BSR Monty Keller. Row 3 is the 144 of BSR Magoo and the 114 of BSR Eli 114. Row 4 is the 28 of BSR Mac Daddy and the 5 of Zach Rogers. Row 5 is the 103 of BSR Nelly and the 68 of BSR Brian Voiles. And on row 6 we have the 4 of BSR Silver Bullet and the 49 of BSR Brain Fade.
Short little field here tonight, but nonetheless, we're going to have a great race for you folks on tap. Make sure, if you haven't already, click the like button on the video and subscribe to us here on JTN. We can't thank you enough for all of your support. See Ben in chat, Michael's in chat. Welcome in, welcome. Of course, last night's Maverick Cup Series race from Phoenix. You can go watch the replay of that when we're done. And then Michael's planning a special event here on April 20th that we'll be broadcasting live on JTN. Be Chris on the call. I mean, Weaver, it might be you on the call with him. It might be Dewey. I don't know yet.
Keep that a mystery for everybody at home.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're keeping it a mystery for everyone at home.
Mm-hmm. Gotta show up, gotta tune in.
Gotta tune in. Miller there in the 86. See Miller out on track tonight. Pocono's a tricky track, isn't it?
Yeah, it can be tough to get a hold of. You got 3 separate corners here that are very, very unique in their own right, so you got to be good at 3 tracks at once here, really.
Weaver, we're not very talkative tonight, are we?
You know, these boys are out here getting in some laps here before the race, trying to get things dialed in. We're trying to get dialed in up here in the booth.
We're trying to get dialed in up here in the booth. Folks, again, can't thank you enough for tuning in to JTN. Again, we always ask and remind you at home, if you could, please click the like button on the video and subscribe. Again, doing so helps support us so much here on JTN. working happy hour here. Everyone getting their last opportunities to make some adjustments to the race car. What adjustments are you making to your or I guess it's the race truck tonight, but what adjustments are you making to your truck here in happy hour? Are you willing to take big swings, or are you more of a little adjustment, fine-tune guy when it comes to happy hour?
It kind of depends on how much practice I've had beforehand. Sometimes you kind of have to throw the sink at it here in happy hour, but other times, you're hopefully just making a couple small adjustments, maybe none at all even. But trying to get that turn 3 good. That's where I like to be good here.
You like being good in turn 3?
Mm-hmm.
Terry Scott there in the 66. Toyota getting some laps in. Ryan Voiles in the 68. That's the sound they're making.
I don't know how accurate that is, but
That's the sound. I have resorted to the race car sounds already. Bristol is sighing in the truck right now. Bristol's a good boy. We're getting ready to go racing here. It's a long pace lap here at Pocono.
Drivers.
You do anything fun last week?
no, nothing really of note that I could think of.
Okay. You gonna watch some college hoops?
Just watch basketball, watch TV, just live life,
Mm-hmm. This race tonight might be a little bit like March Madness. It might be shocking. It might be full of upsets. It might be, I don't know. Might
Madness?
be something that you've never seen before. It might be madness. That's right. Thank you.
It's madness. It's in March. Probably can't say that because they probably have it copyrighted, but who knows?
Weaver, you're supposed to get gridded.
Drivers, start your engine!
You silly goose.
The silliest.
The silliest. Alright. Trucker's rolling off here. Vroom, vroom. Got 10 drivers here tonight vying for a victory from the Pocono Raceway. Folks, again, sit back, relax, strap in. Actually, that's incorrect. I said 10. Weaver, I think it's 12. Am I miscounting?
There should be 12 trucks out there.
Wow. I can't even count tonight, folks. But they're going to be...
That's one of the Michigan University educations right there.
Shut up. If you only knew. KJ needs to hire a new wrap installer. Did you notice that on the 029 on our pole sitter?
You get the edges a little wrong. Oh, I see it on the back big time.
Look at the front.
So just a little off there, just a little.
Welcome in, Spencer Martin. We're gonna have a good one for you tonight. 12 truckers here for the Bomb Squad Racing League, taken to the Pocono Raceway. 70 laps around this 2.5 mile racetrack.
Ooh, here we go, Joe.
Here we go. Ford pace truck gonna make the hard left turn down the pit lane, gives control of the field to the Silverado of BSR Kilojoules. Folks, 70 laps tonight as the truckers in the Bomb Squad Racing League take the green flag. We're underway racing here in Pennsylvania.
A little wheel spin there from our front row, getting on the gas. Going to keep them close here going into 1. KJ takes over sole possession of that top spot going into turn 1.
Miller able to slip into the second spot, slides up in front of the 60.
We got one around at the back.
That's Silver Bullet in the 4. We stay green.
68 of Brian Boyle's got a little high going through 1 there as well.
First side-by-side battle is for the 6th, now 7th spot as Magoo there, and the 144 is on the bottom. Monty Keller completes that pass, and the 144 up the hill in turn 3. Oh, we got one around, or in the wall at least. That's Mac Daddy in the 28. We stay green. He's still rolling.
Looks like just getting into the corner a little too hard there on lap 1 for the 28 of BSR. Mac Daddy got loose. Smacked the wall, not too much damage.
Schmacked it. Harry Scott pulling out of the way. Let Zach Rogers go on by. That's a veteran move right there by the 66. Especially after all that trash Zach was talking to Terry in the garage area.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to have somebody sitting on you there in turn 2, that tunnel turn. Somewhere you don't really want to be side by side.
Zach's got a good looking truck tonight. The Death Craver number 5. A little partial to the big logo there on the tonneau cover. What if we actually race pickup trucks, Weaver?
Fun. I was just thinking, is that because that's the brand name of those things, ain't it? Gotta be.
Oh, is that actually?
I don't know.
Is it
There's
like
no way
Kleenex?
Maybe.
You know, like we call it
It's gotta be.
Kleenex, but it's all tissue paper.
Oh, we got a caution.
No.
Oh yeah, one stopped up in the
Oh, that's
tunnel
Magoo.
turn. Trying to get it turned around here. Uh-oh.
Oh, Silver Bullets.
A little off-road for Silver Bullet. He keeps it going. Doesn't hit anything. Magoo ended up in this position.
You play here. Oh, Brain Fade just appeared in his...
Wow, and he was gone for a while.
I was gonna say, yeah, we lost our cameras. Don't know. We only have that issue here. Like we haven't had it. I don't know. Been having the falling out issue. That was spectacular last week, but you saw what happened there with Magoo, and then Brain Fade just reappearing.
Yeah, Brain Fade had disappeared at the start of that straightaway, coming out of turn 1, going to turn 2, and didn't reappear till the middle of that tunnel turn. And nothing Magoo could have done there, just wrong place, wrong time.
Apparently, I can't reconnect either. There we go. See, that wasn't falling out, though. That was a game crash. The Pace Truck's blue now, though, so that's kind of cool.
That's nice and gold for me.
Oh.
Or piss yellow, whatever you want to call it.
Whoa!
What?
I don't think you can say that.
Oh, no!
You could have said pea yellow.
It doesn't have the same ring to it. That's not a swear.
Yeah,
that ain't
it
even
is.
close. No, it's not.
Folks, let us know in chat. Was that a swear?
No. Because if it's gonna be my first one, Joe, it's gonna be something worthwhile, and we ain't calling that one it.
See, Robbie Nice is in chat. Want to send out our well wishes and speedy recovery to Robbie. Robbie out here with the drivers tonight, chatting it up. He was down in the garage area, but not, unfortunately, not racing. I will be out of the seat for a little bit, but glad to see Robbie at least in chat tonight with us as well. Is down in the garage.
Little trouble for the 103 of BSR Nelly going down pit road that first time by, missed his stall.
Oh my goodness, rookie mistake.
They're gonna have to come back in this second time. Gonna put him back in the back of the field. Race out behind him remains mostly the same. KJ coming off first. Miller in second. Zach Rogers in third.
Oh, Robbie said no. Uh-oh. That's right, Tristan.
Get any nerds out there telling us what kind of triangle this is yet, Joe?
No.
You
No
might have to put up a
nerds.
poll for that one.
Nelly able to come down pit road here. Again, working our first caution of the night. I'd like to remind you folks at home, great racing action come up for you here on JTN tomorrow night. Got the Bomb Squad Racing Cup Series right back here at the Pocono Raceway. Then on Tuesday, April 2nd, day after April Fools, Landlord Leasing 300 from the Las Vegas Motor Speedway, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time for that one. And then Wednesday, the TMP Winter Series, second to last race of the year from IRP, coverage kicking off 8:55 p.m. Eastern Time. Those races and much, much more, of course, going to be live right here only on JTN. Christian says it's a scalene triangle. I hit the pause button. Whoops. Weaver, do you ever just want to hit pause?
Yes, you ever seen that movie Click, man? That'd be cool. I wouldn't mind having that remote.
Well, what movie?
Click.
Click?
Yeah, add it to the list, Joe.
Let's see. 2006 film. Oh, it's an Adam Sandler movie.
It's one of his best, in my opinion.
6.4 out of 10. It's got 34% on Rotten Tomatoes.
You can't trust Rotten Tomatoes. What's the audience score on Rotten Tomatoes?
Let's see. 66%.
More accurate, but it's a good movie. I don't know what they're talking about.
I think Tristan's working, right? Tristan, are you working tonight? A lot of cars, or trucks, excuse me, nickel in the jar. We ready for this restart?
Saw a couple trucks come in that time to
Hop off.
top off on fuel. Interesting. Didn't suspect a fuel mileage race here, but you never know. Gotta be
Pocono's always a fuel mileage race, though.
better safe than sorry.
I want to go to Pocono. Why do I want to go to all the weird racetracks?
I feel like Pocono would be a good one to go camping for the weekend. Like you go camping at that track.
Yeah. Good, I feel like all the tracks, like, in the Midwest and the Northeast, they're good camping tracks, you know? Like, I feel like New Hampshire would be a good camping track, too. Ask our own Ricky Klett about that.
Oh, no, it's small. It's got a small infield.
Well, you don't have to camp in the infield.
But then you're not camping at the track. You're just camping around it.
I see. Fair enough. Here we go. Miller with control. Green flag. We're back underway. Lap 8 of 70. 63 laps to go.
AJ ducking to the inside quick, so Silver Bullet ahead of him.
That Forest Silver Bullet probably ecstatic that a caution came out, allowed him to catch up to the field, and now he's back inside the top 5.
It definitely needed that break of that yellow. Was that danger of going a lap down before too long if it had stayed green. Miller, I think, had some contact with the wall coming out the tunnel turn there. That's going to let Zach Rogers get by.
So Zach goes to the lead. See, we're 3 wide for the 7th or 6th spot, excuse me. McDaddy goes through on the bottom. Nelly's into the outside, or I'm sorry, Eli's into the outside while Nelly was to his inside. Eli going to lose a bunch of spots here. No momentum down the front stretch.
He made out of that real good as the 28 BSR McDaddy went out through the inside on that 3 wide. Now he's up into 5th. KJ all the way back up into 4th, starting out back on that restart.
We're all chasing Zach Rogers, though, in the 5, our points leader here in the Truck Series.
Terry Scott doing a good job holding strong in 3rd, but there's a hungry KJ coming up behind.
What's he hungry for?
Truck.
Think he's just going to eat like a bedliner or something?
Oh,
or?
Nelly up in the wall in 3.
He gets it back going.
Pretty good contact with that outside wall.
You see the right side dented in.
AJ's got him past Terry Scott. Now McDaddy going to go by. Terry Scott letting him by.
Now's not the time to battle with some of these guys. Is that kind of what we're seeing?
No, it's not a bad idea to maybe save some tire in case this goes green. There's always a good chance. You never know when a run's just gonna pop off here at Pocono and you're gonna go green till the end. You never know. That's always a frustrating thing to happen in races. Not that they're really getting it here because we only had the 1 yellow, but the first half of the race is just yellow after yellow. So you kind of start basing your pit strategy around that, and then all of a sudden you don't get another yellow till the end of the race, and you boom.
You got kind of 2 packs of trucks forming, and the one thing that these trucks will do here tonight, they're so reliant on the draft, especially for the straightaway speed, that you're going to see these guys clustered together. But one thing that's really admirable about all these drivers here at BSR is the care that they give each other out on the racetrack, the room, the respect. Seeing a lot of that right now early on in this race. Might wear a little bit thin as we get down to the end of it, but right now everyone minding their manners as the top three continue to condense.
I think this track more than anyone, I don't know if anybody I've ever met stops, slows down, brakes at the same spot for turn 3, so you have to be real mindful of who you're racing.
This is one of the tougher tracks that you can run. It's definitely the toughest, air quotes, oval.
Well,
You don't think so?
I don't know if I'd say toughest.
KJ looking for the lead down the front straightaway to the inside of Zach Rogers. He's trying to take back his top spot, which he gave up under the first cycle of pit stops. Inside line, 029. KJ retakes the lead in turn 1.
Hard charge to the front, making those passes with ease. Back in the lead. Zach Rogers, though, trying to take a little peek down the inside here. Not going to have the run to make a move.
Ooh, Zach's in the wall there off the tunnel.
No brush, that's going to open the door for Miller here in turn 3.
Yeah, but like you said, different braking points there into turn 3. Rogers a little more comfortable sending it in. He does so. He'll hold on to the second spot.
AJ going all the way down to the apron here on the front straight, breaking that draft from Zach Rogers.
Run a little bit of that IndyCar line, the Steelman line.
Yeah, just got to break that draft. You don't want to give him any free, don't want to let him get up to you and challenge you for free. Make him work for it. Mac Daddy now making it by Miller for third position.
That 86 truck seems like it's starting to go away, Weaver. Do you agree with that, or think these other guys are just maybe a little bit quicker than him?
I think maybe just a little bit.
Oh, never mind.
quicker.
There goes Mac Daddy.
No.
Hard to the outside wall goes the 28-second caution of the night going to be out here as the Haviland Ford of BSR Mac Daddy goes around in turn number 3. Or 4 if you're Weaver, and I think there's 5 corners here. Here's a replay. Ugh. We're gonna see a lot of that tonight if we get yellows, aren't we?
Yeah, I'd say that's definitely the problem corner, getting loose there in turn 3. Kind of got away with one earlier, just smacked the passenger side, but this time backing it up into that wall, that's not going to help anything if he was loose.
Hopefully he doesn't have a concussion. That was a heavy hit.
I mean, these are some pretty old trucks, Joe.
These trucks are about as old as us.
Just about.
Well, working our second caution of the night, folks. Can't thank you enough for tuning in to J10. I'm Joe. He's Joe. Seth. Weaver. Hope you're having a fantastic evening here, spending it with us on a Wednesday. We are so thankful that you're inviting us or allowing us into your homes, watching some Bomb Squad Racing League Truck Series action from the Pocono Raceway. As always, we encourage you, if you haven't already, to also follow us on our social media at JoeTowNetwork, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. We're on them all. Posted a new TikTok today with some clips, and we'll try to continue to do that, as well as through the Instagram Reels feed. And yeah, no, that wasn't Trooper. That is not. What is a JoJo reference? What is that? I'm Joe, he's Joe.
We are JoJo.
We are.
Which one's first, though?
I don't know which one's first.
Joe or Joe?
They'll never know.
They wish they did.
Probably. Listen, if we're stupid, you can just call us stupid. It's okay. Our feelings aren't gonna get hurt. Maybe a little. I'm scared on behalf of a sponsor. Okay, don't worry about it then.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
Don't be scared of any sponsor. I'll whoop their booty.
Do we have sponsors? We've got, of course, Zach sponsoring our 10 to go segment. Oh, you're just in your corner. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, your baseball season starts tomorrow. Are you excited for baseball? Your Marlins gonna do anything this year?
I think maybe they're supposed to be better than they were. I think.
That's still tough, though. That's a tough division.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna be winning anything anytime soon, but
Yeah.
you know, I'm sure there'll be good players, you know, starting to develop on the team. Team will look real good, and then we'll trade everybody away and be booty again.
Astro Kid. Oh, man. We got an Astros fan. Ugh. Ugh. I can't even say anything anymore.
You know,
I don't have any moral high ground anymore when it comes to sports teams and bending the rules, to put it nicely.
Oh yeah, championships during cheating seasons.
Yeah.
Used to that.
Hey, don't be sad. Just cry over the World Series trophy. I don't know. That's what I tell myself. I got the hat. I got the merch. I got the memories.
You know, when the Packers play at Lambeau Field, they play a song after every touchdown. And I think we should honestly trade it to the Astros because it fit their franchise a lot better.
What is the song?
Bang on the drum all day.
Wow. But it should be like bang on the trash can.
Yeah, but you know, we don't have to be that on the nose.
Ah, okay.
They know. Everybody knows.
Robbie's cheering for the Oakland A's. Robbie, are you still cheering for them, though, when they move to Vegas? Honest question. I know that's a pretty divisive topic. I'm, of course, a big Tigers fan, right? So, feeling pretty good about the Tigers this year. Especially because our division as a whole is not very good, so there's a window of opportunity. Good stuff, Robbie. Good stuff. I like the loyalty.
We ain't got none of those stinky Mets fans.
We're either gonna hate you or despise you in chat. What? We'll be fine.
You know what I want to do, Joe?
What's that?
I want to do a call-in show.
A call-in show?
Yeah.
We could probably do that.
Like public broadcast TV, old school call-in show.
I was thinking, I want to do a college football show come fall, right?
Okay.
That could be a pretty fun thing to do, right?
Could be a little call-in segment.
Yeah. Nobody likes college game day, so we'll just make our own college game day. I mean, I like college game day, but I'm different or something. I don't know.
Does that mean we get to go to the game, college campus each week?
We need a little bit more money, Waiver. We need a little bit more money than that.
I'm sure we could get there. We could do it.
I'm gonna be flying all you guys around.
That's the goal, ain't it?
I mean, it'd be pretty cool. How much?
What, this pace truck's about to fly off the track.
Thank you.
Lights are out. KJ is gonna be leading us back to green here. Miller back up to second here.
It's a very tame broadcast so far. We're building up the intensity because by the time this race gets to its end, it's gonna be pretty intense out there.
We're already seeing some great racing.
Yeah, I don't think we want a Kevin Harvick in our booth because I don't think I can deal with someone saying, what is it? What did he say this past week? What was the cringy thing? I don't know. Just trying to talk to Gen Z and it's not working, folks. It's just not working. Green flag.
Calm and collected restart before you look out back. You got Mac Daddy making some moves on the inside, but everybody else taking a single file here early. KJ with a little push. Not KJ, sorry. Mac Daddy with a push to Nelly.
Their trucks don't even look alike.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
My brain
Be a
works
professional.
funny. They're like they occupy the same brain cell. And I ain't got many, so they got to double, triple up sometimes.
They got to work overtime.
No, they're working the same. It's just there's like a couple people on the same one, so it's like they're the same person to me.
I see. Saw Silver Bullet catching the wall a little bit there off of turn 3. Allows Mac Daddy to get to the inside, heading down to turn 1.
He's trying to make up these spots quick because if you look at the front, our top, they're starting to pull away from the rest of the field.
They're inching away. Oh, no.
Oh! Contact with Silver Bullet. That looked like Mac Daddy might have got into the rear end. We're still green. Silver Bullet, like he went for a ride there.
Saw it live. Let's get a replay here off of turn number 1 or 2, depending on how you count. Bonk. Silver Bullet just... It has not been his night.
Yeah. Just a very bad day at the track for... Still happy that Sadler hadn't did the funny here, though. That could have been a lot worse for him.
I still can't believe we don't have, like, actual footage of that crash.
I mean, we got... I feel like at this point we've seen... I don't know.
We got the equivalent of
about.
CCTV of that crash.
Nah, we've seen it. We've seen it.
Just bonk.
I mean, there was a lot more going on, too. It's not like...
Elliott Sadler flipped 100%. Did he flip?
No. He didn't flip.
That was a cool looking Air Force car, though.
It was a good one. He kind of just kept with that style for quite a while.
And I have a diecast that you like with that style.
Yeah. Hey, Joe, you know what yesterday was?
Hey, You know what? Thanks for reminding me. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Joseph Weaver. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. Thank
That
you.
was your gift. Oh,
I'll cherish it.
don't.
It's on recording now. I'm gonna go clip it, and I'm gonna burn it on a hard drive and
You
wear it as a
should.
locket. As we got a wreck in the back. Oh
Oh.
no, Nelly's sliding. Looks like he's gonna make it around.
Weaver,
Monty Keller was involved.
Weaver, I lost my cameras. I fell out of the server again.
Oh my goodness, Joe.
Right as that happened. Can you clip that replay and send it my way? Just that crash. Oh my gosh.
You're asking a lot from me, buddy.
Oh, you can do it. I believe in you.
I never did this in my life. We're gonna figure it out here, though.
Oh my goodness. Folks, I apologize. We're running into some weird issues over here. I have a feeling I have something installed wrong somewhere. Been trying to solve it. Haven't solved it just yet. But have you noticed it happens at 9:51 Eastern every week?
Does it?
Yeah, well at least that's when it happened last week about like 10:51. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Happens roughly the same time. So there's something in some file that doesn't like the time. Doesn't like 51.
Oh, come on, Ryan Pace. This is not a good time to be playing a game.
What?
He was blocking the send button with his Steam message. There you go, Joe. Try that on for size.
Oh my goodness. Alright, folks, we're gonna get you this replay because you deserve it at home. And we got plenty of time because it's Pocono. Cautions are long here.
Good golly, Miss Molly.
Let's get you this replay. As pit stops, we'll update you on the running order here in a moment. Get a look at this crash here. Don't mind the ticker because it's not going to have any information whatsoever for you. Monty Keller going around, right?
Mm-hmm. Had a little hope.
Here's a replay of it. Nelly getting into the back of him. Bam! Into the outside wall. Bam! There it is. Alright. That was your replay courtesy of Weaver's replay emporium. Right?
Drivers,
Yeah.
to your cars.
I'm in a silly, goofy mood tonight, let me tell you. Alright. There we go. Working our third caution of the night. The best version. Thank you. I try to be the best version of me every day. It's gonna be 49 degrees here tomorrow. Wow.
Ooh, that's chilly.
A little bit.
A little chilly.
Hey, congratulations to Harrison Burton on his engagement. Wait, there's a NASCAR... There's a NASCAR themed restaurant that's going to be opening in the St. Louis airport. Why?
Why not?
I guess. I just don't know why St. Louis.
Gateway?
I guess. NASCAR
Oh,
Draft
man.
House. It's a good
It's going to
name.
be cool this weekend here, too.
Ugh.
I want to get in the pool.
50 is normal. Yeah, no, 50 is like normal here right now too. Hey, look, it's Track and Turf. Folks, go subscribe to Track and Turf. Support our other ventures here as part of JTN. Track and Turf. Home for Fake Racers Podcast, Oof Sides, Disqualified. We're going to have some more content that we're working on.
Have you ever been watching an event that happens on a track or on turf? Maybe both. And
Oh.
you thought to yourself, hey, I like both these things. Why can't I see information about both of them at the same time from the same place? Well, guess what? Now you can't. We made it easy for you to find.
That's right.
Because the name includes the two things that you're looking for. Track and turf.
And don't get it twisted. It's not going to be exclusive to things that are on turf either. Other sports on turf. I got some other ideas brewing.
Now, Joe, now we might just have to be changing the name again. It ain't gonna be as.
Nah, I think it's fine.
I don't know, man. I just said it was easy to find because everything he needs right there in the name, Joe. Now you're telling me I'm lying to him.
Ice is like turf, right? Green flag. What do you want to call it? Track and playing surface?
Well, no, because the track is a playing surface too, technically.
Playing
You
surface?
could just call it playing surface. Yeah.
Back underway.
Davey on the phone, rebranding again.
All that hard work for not.
AJ scurrying away with the lead here. Zach Rogers in second, Miller in third. Another chance at a rebound here for Mac Daddy there in fourth.
Ooh, bunch of trucks loose there off the tunnel. Saw Magoo all the way at the back. He was kicking it out sideways.
Monty Keller up into the wall there in turn 3.
Keeps it rolling. Top 3 all underneath a blanket here.
Rogers looking for the move on the inside here going into turn 3. Side by side with KJ. KJ trying to fight back on the outside, but Rogers going to pull ahead here on corner exit. Not quite able to clear.
KJ gonna have the momentum from the outside. They're wheel to wheel, door to door, fender to fender. Made a little bit of contact there as they went across the line. Now Miller takes it 3 wide.
Big
Oh,
move
maybe
for
not.
Miller, but not going to get there to get inside. KJ clears for the lead.
What a move by the 029 to hold on to the top spot.
The assist from Miller there for the push through. Miller tried to make the move of his own towards the end of the straightaway, but it's not enough momentum.
Now he's got Mac Daddy all over his tailgate.
Rogers trying to move there going into 2, pulled off. Harry Scott sitting there in 5th, rubbing his hands together, hoping something big happens to these top 4.
Oh, Zach, buddy. He's wheeling it right now there in 2nd. Rogers going to look to the outside off of turn 1. Now looks to the inside. A big run down the long pond stretch into the tunnel. Weaver.
Side by side into 2. It's a tough spot to get it done.
Ooh, that 5 truck drifts up. KJ holds on to the top spot. He is
It's
not
tough
going
down.
away.
Tough on the inside. That car wants to come up, but you're going to have to lift for that truck on the outside.
See if Zach can mount another charge to try to find a way around BSR Kilojoules. KJ in that GameStop Chevy still out in front of the field.
I think the move's got to be done here in turn 1. Easier to fend off from the comeback in turn 2. Make that move in 3. It's a little easier to get a move done down in 1. They get a run down that long front straightaway.
Top 4 now all together. See if Zach can get any help from behind. Miller hasn't really been able to get right there on the back bumper. Give that 5 truck the push it seems like he needs to get around KJ.
Looks like the 029 just a little bit better. Zach Rogers can still get a good run here with the draft. Can still make it close, but 029 just ever so slightly better than that 5 right now.
Might have a run here, heading down into 1. Doesn't look like it.
Outside our top 5, Brain, Fade, and Nelly staying close in 6th and 7th position. Big gap behind Nelly.
Gives Nelly a little bit of breathing room. Back to Monty Keller. When I say a little bit, it's a lot. KJ getting a little loose there through 3.
Gonna open the doors for Roger down here on the front straightaway. He's not gonna have any help from behind.
No help from behind, Weaver, but a lot of momentum. They're still door to door.
Rogers with a slight advantage on corner entry. AJ goes high, arcs it down, gets that run off here. Side by side heading into turn 2.
Rogers going to have to hold there, and he doesn't. He gets back in line. Wow.
Great move through turn 1 there by KJ to get that run off. Rogers had him cleared on entry through that first part of turn 1, but KJ fought back.
KJ is frustrating that 5 truck right now. KJ's got a little Ryan Newman in him. See that in chat from Allison Rodrigo. Also a comment about it being some good racing. It's some mighty fine racing right now out there. Approaching halfway at this one from Pocono. Bomb Squad Racing Truck Series action here on a Wednesday night. Can't thank you enough for tuning in to JTN. Here comes Rogers with another big run. Wait, was he cooling down the tires maybe a little bit? Smack Daddy makes the pass for 3rd.
And maybe just taking a peek, seeing what he's got, maybe seeing if somebody behind will go with him, but I think right now he just really needs a friend to help him get by this 029.
Rogers again faltering here. Felt like he was within striking distance. Now on the tailgate once again into turn 1.
The 86 of BSR Miller not having the best luck on these longer runs. Truck looks to be fading just a little bit here. Mac Daddy, though, he's picking it up here late. Starting to get close to the rear bumper of Rogers.
Top 3 separating themselves from the rest of the pack now. About 15 laps. Excuse me, 10 laps into a run. Expect pit stops incoming. That he is, Kathy. Zach has been applying the pressure to KJ, but KJ has not faltered, and now Zach facing the challenge that he was throwing KJ's way with Mac Daddy all over his tailgate. Weaver, don't forget that 28 truck. That was the guy that caused our last caution with the spin in turn 3.
The one before that.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, a lot of adversity tonight so far for that 28 team of BSR Mac Daddy. Definitely doing a good job up here, pressuring Rogers for second. It's also going to make, trying to make a pass for the lead a little harder for Rogers because he knows he's got a truck right there behind that can pounce on him and capitalize on a mistake. The run to the inside here, going to be side by side into turn 1 for the lead.
Can Rogers finally complete the pass for the top spot? Through turn 1, that 5 truck wraps the bottom. KJ with momentum on the outside, though. He'll be able to carry it. Now Mac Daddy gets to the outside of the 5.
And that's what I was just talking about. You got to be careful making these moves. Now you fall back a spot.
And the 029 and the 28, they're going to work together. Teammates there. I don't know how the execs in Dearborn and downtown Detroit feel about that, but they're teammates. Oh, no!
And another piece of adversity for the 28 of Mac Daddy as he goes around in 3 again. He's not happy.
No. Oh, he's
That'll
done.
be the end for him.
He's done. Oh, my goodness. Here's a replay. Did he overcorrect that? Care to comment?
It looked like it just a little bit. Kind of just looked like those front tires just caught grip at a bad time for him. And
You wanna go on board?
yeah, let's go on board.
See if we can't catch it. Sometimes the wheel doesn't. Let's see. These visor cams are great, man. Yeah, I think he overcorrected.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen him having some trouble down in this corner all night. This is the third instant we've seen him getting loose and making contact with that wall, each time worse than the last.
Tristan, there's no excuse for not watching the Fake Racers podcast. That goes for everyone out there, but especially you. I thought you were a fan. Ugh. No, in all honesty. Hope all is well. Understand that work can be a, you-know-what. See everyone making the trek down pit lane. JTN Dog Bowl. Kathy, he's cussing up a storm on his way to the liquor cabinet. Heyo. Weaver, how you doing?
Doing great, Joe. Doing great.
Upcoming races here on JTN. We're live again tomorrow night with our friends here at BSR. Cup Series action right back here at the Pocono Raceway. Then 6 nights from tonight, it's Landlord Leasing 300, Race 3 of the Maverick Cup Series season from the Las Vegas Motor Speedway, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time there. And then the following night, 1 week from tonight, the TMP Winter Series, second to last race at the Indianapolis Raceway Park, 8:55 p.m. Eastern Time for that one. All of those races and much, much more are going to be live right here only on JTN. Got a few great nights of racing action on deck. Pace truck lights are out. We got abbreviated cautions tonight, Weaver. I feel like this one's been pretty quick.
Yeah, this one definitely a little quicker than the ones before.
Yeah.
On green here with 30 laps to go.
One pit stop left in this one, folks. KJ with control. Green flag. We're back underway.
Time to see if Zach Rogers has made any slight adjustments to take the fight back to KJ here in the lead. Maybe see if Miller's made anything to help that long run.
This also, with 30 to go, this puts us at a spot where we can split this in half and kind of pit a little bit earlier than we have to. Wouldn't be surprised. Maybe some drivers short pit as Rogers moves to the inside, heading down into turn 1.
A good run off turn 3, going to be side by side into 1. Miller giving him a little sniff of draft there.
3 Chevys here at the front of the field battling for the top spot. Rogers is almost, and he is clear off of turn 1. I think you pushed the issue a little bit more that time, Weaver.
Just a little bit. KJ going to look to the inside here at the tunnel turn.
At 5 trucks way up the track. He's in the wall.
Clips the wall. There's no hole for KJ to get up into here. Miller's there.
JJ was going to make the hole.
He tried to, and now he's got it. Oh, Nelly's up into the wall back there. Now Zach Rogers trying to settle into this lead. He worked hard last run to get there. Couldn't quite do it now. Gets by KJ. Gotta imagine that 029 wants that spot back. See him now making a move to the inside. Ooh, a little loose there through the turn 2. He's going to let Miller get a chance, go to the inside here. Don't think getting that pass done on the inside turn 2 is going to bear fruit for KJ. He's got a lot of work to do now just to get back up to Rogers in the lead.
Mount your charge, KJ. It has to start now. Oh, and there he is. He's already back on the tailgate. Battle for the lead here into turn 3. KJ with a big dive to the bottom. They're side by side, but Rogers, again, that outside line weaver, it's strong enough for whoever's in it to be able to hold on to the spot.
Yeah, it's just all about how you got to take these corners and that drive off. See KJ going to try again to the inside here in turn 1. The best look he's had side by side. Well, he's going to clear him, but Rogers going to get a big run here off exit.
Weaver, I don't know about that one.
Hey, KJ knew he had to hop up in front of him. He did it just the last minute. Clears him. Knew he wasn't going to make the pass in turn 2. Gets it done in turn 1 this time. What does Zach Rogers have to fight back with here?
I tell you what, that was about the ballsiest thing. Both of these guys making those passes off of turn 1. You know, yeah, they were cleared, but you're kind of clearing yourself. Rain Fade has moved up into third.
Because that guy on the outside, he's going to get that run. He's going to be able to pull back ahead of you. You just leave that lane open. You got to be able to cut it off as quick and as soon as you can.
Truckers at the front of the field kind of staying together. Again, the draft's so critical in this race. Even though you wouldn't think of it. These long straightaways, these trucks punch big holes in the air.
KJ able to pull to just about a 4 truck length lead here over Zach Rogers and holding that now. About a similar gap back to third, a little bit bigger. Brain Fade has found his way up into third. Got by Terry Scott. BSR Miller.
Kristen, I believe you can message them through the website. If not, I'll have my people get in touch with your people. Weaver, are we riding to the pit stop right now?
I think so. I think that's what we're seeing a lot of these drivers doing right now, Joe.
Riding it out?
Just kind of managing, playing the strategy game. When do you want to come in for this final pit stop? Is going to be a crucial one. Went back green with 30 to go, now at 20 to go.
How's your hump day been?
It's been humping, Joe.
That a good thing or a bad thing?
Depends on your definition of the word, I guess.
Yeah.
It's been good.
That's good.
Got stuff done today. It was my chores day because
Nice.
I just sat at home yesterday for my birthday. Didn't do anything, so I
What?
did that. Yeah, I mean it's Tuesday. There ain't nothing to do. I'm doing stuff on the weekend.
Okay,
so.
all right. As long as you're doing stuff on the weekend.
But no, I put off everything. So today was the big chore day. Got a lot of cleaning done and stuff.
Hey, real quick, while we're waiting for this round of green flag pit stops, want to shout out my University of Michigan Wolverines men's hockey team. They're in the NCAA tournament starting on Friday. Unfortunately they lost to Michigan State in the Big Ten championship game in overtime. A lot of questionable calls by refs in that game. That isn't biased. There was one where they literally knocked our goalie's pad in to knock the puck in the net. That they gotta, it's whatever. But Tristan, shut up. North Dakota is not gonna whoop them. No. All right.
Oh boy, I don't know. What if they do now, Joe? You done said it.
I don't think you're gonna whoop them.
They gonna whoop them, Joe.
Go Hawks. Wow.
Man. Did it to you.
Tristan, what the heck, man? It's gonna be Oklahoma.
How many times was the hockey team caught cheating?
I'm talking about the hockey team, not the football team.
That's why I asked how many times they were caught cheating.
0.
Because it's a culture thing, ain't it?
No, what?
Yeah, it's like a school culture. You just cheat on everything. You cheated on your test too, didn't you?
What? Weaver, what's your problem?
What's your problem?
Do we need to go get one of those like gladiator blow up things and hit each other with the big like?
If you want to.
That could be fun. That could be some good content.
You got to get in line, though. I already got a sumo match lined up with Dewey in May, so it'll have to be sometime after that.
Tristan.
Currently in training.
Tristan, I am advocating I am advocating for Michigan to add women's hockey as a sponsored NCAA Division I sport. We have a decent club team right now. Advocate for it. Don't understand why we don't have a women's hockey team.
Did we stream that on JTN, Joe? Or maybe
What?
Track and Turf? Me and Dewey sumo match?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Are you guys going to do that at Charlotte this year?
Can we put it behind a paywall? Because we're going to charge people just to see it in person.
Oh, no, then we got to put it on JTN.
Oh, well.
But we could do
Keep
that.
an eye out for that, folks. It'd be a couple bucks, but, you know.
Pulling a
Gotta pay
Michigan
the
head
fighters.
coach. It wasn't the head coach that was spying, it was a staffer. Let's get it right.
He knew about it.
That's why he left.
He signed off on it.
I did not mean to get off topic here while we're running this last little bit, but college athletics are fun, and if you want to hear me talk more about college athletics, check out Track and Turf, because that's where I'm going to do it. I got a new video idea stuck in my head specifically about the NCAA hockey tournament and why it sucks. And it has nothing to do with the sport itself. It has everything to do with the way the NCAA has it structured and where the games take place. We'll be doing some college football stuff in the fall. Of course, have oof sides for the NFL side of the football world. But yeah, want to explore those avenues and aspects of things a little bit more.
Well, you know what, Joe? Harbaugh left Michigan athletics. Top two in this race. They've left the rest of the field. They're checking out.
Hey, the new head coach has a better winning percentage against Ohio State than Harbaugh does, so yeah, you know.
It'd be hard to get worse, I imagine. This is pretty.
Yeah, I think 3-5. I think it ended up being, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, or 2-5, I guess, because technically only won 2. Yeah.
It's a lot less meetings than I would have imagined.
Well, they didn't meet in 2020, and then he was only the coach since 15. So.
Yeah, I don't know why he's been a coach for them since, like, forever in my head.
That's okay.
I didn't pay attention to college football much before around then, so. As long as I followed college football, he was their coach. I guess that's probably what it is.
I still remember his first game. We played a Thursday night game against Utah out in Utah. And it was a close game, and it was decent to watch, and we lost, but still remember thinking, man, we're gonna get that championship. Little did I know it would take almost 10 seasons, 9 seasons, 8 seasons. But we got it. At what cost? Yet to be seen.
Trying to get some heavy lifting through that tunnel turn.
We're closing out on those pit stops.
Yeah, gotta imagine pit stops are gonna be coming here soon. I imagine it might come from one of those 3 in our second group, and there it is, BSR Miller. He's ducking off. Be the first of this leading 5 to come down pit road.
Bolton Bank Chevrolet, Powerade on the side, the superior sports drink. Isn't that right?
It's better than Gatorade.
That's what I'm saying, superior.
Oh, there's a lot more players in the game nowadays, but
You're not a Prime guy, are you?
no.
Okay. You're body armor guy, though.
Body armor, yeah. Like me some body armor.
Celsius is good. I only like the orange one, though.
That's a different category.
Yeah. If it's in a metal can, it's different, right?
Well, no, it's just a completely different thing. It's an energy drink.
Zach Rogers to pit lane.
Zach Rogers going to pull the trigger first out of our top 2. Ball is in KJ's court. Will he come in quick? Will he try and run it dry?
What qualifies as quick? Like this next lap?
Yeah, you gotta come in next time, I think. Can't let Rogers undercut you too much. Terry Scott coming in as well.
So here comes KJ.
See how they cycle out. I don't know, Joe. KJ was going pretty fast on entry there.
So we pick up Zach Rogers, who somehow feels like he's extended his lead over Miller.
I mentioned at the start of the show how those first 4 pit boxes are a little slower according to some drivers, so might be the cause of that.
That's crazy. If that is the case...
KJ down and away.
Oh my goodness. Rogers jets on by. Did you see the way KJ merged?
Yeah, coming up quick there. He comes out a little bit behind Rogers. Don't know if that's too much from a pit stall thing, but maybe just that undercut helped Rogers get ahead. But keep an eye on KJ. Don't know if he's going to have to come back down and serve a penalty. That was a concern on the entry.
Kathy, that's what I thought at first. Bird, it's a plane. No, it's just KJ. Coming off turn 3, this time at the line, it's going to be... Guess what, Weaver? Guess what it is?
What is it?
It's 10 laps to go. It's our Death Craver 10 to go. Death Craver chronicles the story of Enzo, a driver who's invited to a competition that he can't say no to. He gets to race on unseen racetracks across the country. And but little does he know, he's going to have to go up against Death Craver as a deranged squadron of assault race car drivers. It's Death Craver. It's now available on Amazon by Zach Rogers. He's leading this truck race, so you know he knows a thing or two about racing. And then check out Death Craver on Amazon on your Death Craver 1 to go. And for more information, head to ZachRogersBooks.com.
What Rogers knows a thing or two about racing, and so does KJ. And KJ is using that knowledge here to close this gap back up to that 5 car. Put some pressure on Rogers. By this point, we can safely assume that KJ avoided penalty on pit road.
I don't know why Zach gave up the outside either.
I think he just felt he could protect on the bottom a little better, but KJ's going to drive by up top and clear him out at turn 1.
He's just listened to me, because I knew that wasn't going to work, Weaver. I knew it.
You know, that might have been one of those things where you would just...
Gotta be in the moment?
Yeah, maybe you think it'd be easier to fight him back. Just let him by that first time. You know, he's coming with a big head of steam. Might not have been much of a choice there for Rogers.
I like to just talk in very definitive statements, you know? That's what I like to do. For no good reason, by the way. Something's up with the 5, too. He's losing ground. I don't know if he's trying to save the tires a little bit or something, but he's losing ground, and he's losing ground quick.
Joe, I think that might just be that little 1 lap fresher tires for KJ. May have made a little bit of a setup adjustment as well, knowing there's only a few laps left. I wonder if he maybe didn't put a little piece of tape on there.
He's dog walking him right now, though. I mean, Zach's staying close enough to make me think that it's not. I don't know.
Joe, you coming in and 10 laps to go. You throw on tell buddy in the pit stall, hey, throw a couple pieces of scotch tape on the front end of this thing. It's going to give you a little bit better aerodynamic. Going to make you a little looser in the corners. If you can handle it, that's going to make you a little quicker. Rogers has got some battling to do if he wants to close up this gap and have another shot at the win. Further back, BSR Miller pretty solidly in third position.
Oh, Zach Rogers is around, Weaver. Hard
Oh,
into the
hard
inside
to the
wall. Now
Down
on pit
road.
lane. Oh my goodness. And no caution.
Staying green. Here's Zach Rogers with a little bit of a Casey Kane down on the inside wall.
Casey Kane. Anyways, there's a replay. Oh my good. Now KJ can just take it easy, right? Like,
Yeah, we know that Five Rogers was pushing hard to try and get up to the 029 and
went over the line.
yeah, just a little too far.
I want to give Zach a big thank you for sponsoring tonight's race and bringing us out. I don't know if this is the best time to mention that, but thanks, Zach. The eye roll from Weaver up here in the booth was insane, folks. Battle for second, or battle for third, excuse me. Terry Scott and Brain Fade battling for that final spot up on the podium.
KJ pulling away with this one pretty handily now. Miller solidly, not too solidly in second. He might have a challenge here, but Terry Scott and Brain Fade, they're going to put on a show here for this final step on the podium. Got to give a hand to this 66 of Terry Scott. He's been up here in the top 5 all race, been running a real smart race, not taking too many risks and just driving it where the truck needs to be.
Trying to hold off Brain Fade there, again, for that third spot, as Miller's starting to scoot away.
Well, who wants to come talk to us?
Well, we're going to see how much they want to come talk to us. Are they going to wish you happy birthday? That's the thing that I'm wondering. What do you think? Over or under 1.5?
I don't know. That's a good line. Tough line.
When they get to the line, they'll get 3 to go. Again, it's Kilojoules out in front of the field. KJ, he is gapped him. He's all the way down in turn 1, folks. As they're coming off a turn 3. Longest straightaway in the sport. Between first and second.
Terry Scott has closed up there on Miller going into turn 1, falls back mid-corner, but to get it back here.
What he's doing right now, too, is trying to set himself up to have a lot of momentum off of turn 1, to shoot himself forward into the tunnel. Zach saying it's his drop week in chat. That is understandable.
Gotta use them sometime.
Hey. We'll get him tomorrow night, Zach. 2 to go. Ooh, Miller.
It looks like maybe just trying to break the draft there. Saw the run that Terry Scott had going into one last time by. Who's got something? They're going to have to set it up here out of turn 3. Terry Scott maybe laying back here. Look for a big run as we come to the white flag.
KJ has taken it. White flag in the air for our leader. Again, we're watching the battle for third as it brews here. White flag in the air, 1 lap to go from Pocono.
Big shot from Brain Fade to Terry Scott here going into turn 1. Get him up to Miller.
Seeing him able to pull this gap here into the tunnel, but then he loses a little bit of the ground through turn 2. Back up front. With that battle seemingly over, it's going to be BSR Kilojoules taking home the victory here from Pocono. Battle for third. Can Brain Fade get there as Miller comes off of turn number 3? 86 will come home in second. Terry Scott going to come home in third. Then Brain Fade and Nelly rounding out your top 5. Dominant performance from KJ here tonight in this 029. Starts on the pole, wins the race, leads the most laps. Miller congratulating the driver of the 029. Terry Scott gonna go give him a bump. Should we ask KJ if he's gonna get a new rap guy?
I think we got to after that. I mean, no excuse.
Gotta be able to afford one, right?
You'd hope so after a race win.
There's enough money in the budget. Again, folks, stick around. We're going to talk with our podium finishers here tonight. BSR Kilojoules, BSR Miller, and BSR Terry Scott. Reminder, we're live once again here tomorrow night from Pocono. Been on the ticker for ages. What? We'll get results on your screens here in a few moments, folks. Again, can't thank you enough for tuning in to JTN tonight. Make sure if you haven't already, click the like button on the video and subscribed. And make sure you're subscribed. Right, Weaver? Like, why wouldn't they want to be subscribed? Why wouldn't you be subscribed to JTN? You're doing it wrong if you're not subscribed.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't want to be doing it wrong. You want to be doing it right. Like, bare minimum, you want to be doing it right. So if you're doing it wrong, like, what are you even doing it for? Right? We had enough of my crap.
No. I can always take it from you, Joe.
I love you too, buddy. Dewey will be on the call tomorrow night as well. So if you want to hear his sweet voice, tune in. All right. Let's go ahead and start by talking with our race winner. He's the driver of the 029 BSR Kilojoules. KJ, you got a copy?
Oh, yeah, I got you, Joe. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Not as good as you, though. 53 of 70 laps led here tonight. How'd you manage to put together such a dominant performance?
You know, I was asking myself the same question at the start of that race because I never lead a lot here, and I'm usually too loose to be out front. But, yeah, she was hooked up tonight. I had a hell of a motor in that thing. I don't know if you noticed it or not, but I had a motor in that thing. I could just run over people on the straightaways.
What, I mean, I did notice, and I have to ask this because this is the first question I wanted to ask. Are you getting a new rap guy or something now that you got some more money, or?
Well, see, I've had a lot of blown motors and stuff happen earlier in the year, so our funds are kind of low. Maybe if we start winning, we can get a new paint scheme or something, a new sponsor on the truck.
Not even new
she's the
sponsors.
prettiest.
They just need to wrap it right.
Yeah, well, maybe I can get somebody to hook me up with something. But
Ugh.
she's not the prettiest, but
She's
she races
fast.
pretty good.
Pocono, obviously, very tricky racetrack. It's the tricky triangle for sake. But what do you think the key was here tonight to come home with the victory?
Pocono is a tough track. Every corner is completely different. You kind of gotta pick your poison where you want to be good. Most people like being really good in turn 3. I like being good in turn 1 and 2. I seem to get people. Passes are easier in 1 and 2 because everybody sets up for 3, so they're usually a little tight in 1 and 2, and I can kind of adjust 3 to how I want to run it throughout the run. But yeah, it's really a patience track. You gotta, if you shift a lot, you gotta hit those shift points exactly right, because if you hit it too early, you will over rev the motor and it'll spin the rear tires. It'll create loose situations. I think that's what happened to Keith earlier. He might have shifted a hair too earlier, but it's it's so fast, but it's a lot of patience here. It's really, you got to be smooth on throttle and you got to hit your marks. If you miss your corner entry, it's going to just mess your whole corner. And then the straightaways are so long. If you mess the exit up on the straightaway, you're done until the next corner, and you can lose 2 to 3 tenths easily just by a corner exit here.
Well, KJ, again, a big win here tonight. Congratulations on it. Before we let you go, I want to give you the opportunity. Got great partners on the car, of course. Got great folks cheering you on. Floor is yours. You know what to do.
Yeah, if I can get the thunder out of the background first. I want to thank my sponsors. I never really thank my sponsors, so they've been getting on me lately. So GameStop, GameFly, Stella, Bush Ice. Who else we got? I got SpongeBob on the car sometimes. Nickelodeon lets me do that every now and then. Legend of Zelda. I think that's about the main ones. But thanks everybody who showed up tonight. That was a good race. I had a lot of fun. Good race to Zach. It's a shame he couldn't finish. But good racing up front. That was a hell of a battle for second. I was watching it in the mirror. I'm pretty sure it was the same on the broadcast there. But thanks to all the admins here for BSR for each and everything they do each week. Thanks for Zach sponsoring Wednesday tonight. I think it was Zach, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. Thanks to my wife, and my mom was probably watching. She usually does, so I haven't got the text message yet. So hopefully she was watching it. That was 4 in a row, so we'll see if we can keep the momentum going the rest of the week. Got some. Want to give thoughts and prayers to Matt Stern, Silver Bullet. He had some news pop up here. I won't get in details, but thoughts and prayers are with Matt. I think that's about it, Joe. I'm gonna go celebrate, pop open a couple cold ones, and we're going to have some fun.
Sounds good, KJ. Again, congratulations on the win here tonight. As always, it's a pleasure getting the opportunity to talk with you after this race, pick your brain. And yeah, we look forward to hopefully talking with you again soon.
All right, thank you, Joe.
BSR Kilojoules KJ, your race winner here tonight from Pocono. Let's go ahead and next bring in our second place finisher. He's the driver of the number 86, BSR Miller. Miller, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Well, look at you, second place run here tonight. How'd you do it?
A little luck, but also just trying to keep my nose clean, I guess. I was just thinking, like, my goodness, I have not been able to get interviewed on here in a long time. So that's pretty darn cool.
I was gonna say, long time no talk here after the races, but you say luck, but a lot of, like, short to intermediate run speed in this 86 truck tonight, and then maybe a little bit lacking on the long run. Did you feel that way? And then what do you think you could do different if we were to come back to this track tomorrow night with the trucks, say, and try to improve that long run pace it felt like maybe you guys didn't have in that 86 tonight?
Oh man, I think those guys are probably maybe running a little looser setups, so they had a little more turn once the tires were starting to wear down. I think that I probably could have done that, but instead I was aiming to just try to keep the truck under me. And yeah, I think it bit me a little bit later. And then maybe trying to stick with them as they were battling, which was admittedly fun to watch. But that's probably the main thing, would be setup wise, and then maybe just kind of backing off even more than I was to let them kind of have at it. But I'll kind of keep that in mind for Friday, because I mean, hey, we're going back here again, even though it's 3X, but same track, same physics. So hoping to maybe make it then and see if there's a little more I can try to do with it.
Well, Miller, again, as always, it's a pleasure getting the opportunity to talk with you. Before we let you go, though, I want to give you the opportunity. Great partners on the car. Man, floor is yours. You know what to do.
You betcha. Thank you, Joe and Joe, for putting this thing on. Always fun watching that back. Of course, Jaden, I love you very much. All the boys on Discord and everyone else from the servers. Got Fulton Bank on the truck this time, but hopefully going to be getting a new truck for this series here pretty soon, so that'll be pretty sweet. Otherwise, again, thank you guys for putting this on, and glad I could finally actually get to talk to you up here after all this darn time.
Hey, listen, just make it a habit, okay? Can we do that?
I'm going to do my darn best instead of wrecking out a Sonoma on lap 4.
Heck yeah. Miller, again, man, it's always a pleasure to get to talk with you after the race. Congratulations on a great run here tonight. And yeah, we're looking forward to hopefully talking with you again soon.
Right on. Thank you, man. Take care.
BSR Miller, driver the number 86, your second place finisher here tonight from Pocono. Let's go ahead and finally talk with our third place finisher. He's the driver of the number 66, BSR Terry Scott. Terry, you got a copy.
What's going on?
What's going on, man? Podium finish. How's it feel?
Pretty good. The moon's aligned.
The moons?
Yeah, all the best guys wreck themselves, man. That helps a lot. I mean, we qualified okay, but that's because, they didn't have good qualifying runs.
Right.
So I didn't belong up there.
I mean, you had speed in that truck, though. You're inside the top 5 all night.
It didn't fire off fast. And if I lost the draft, they could lead me. You know what I mean? But after the end of the run, I kept damn fun.
What do you think goes into that? Is it maybe something you're subconsciously saving some stuff? You build the setup purposely to have that long run speed? What goes into that?
If you ask anybody in this group, they'll say, I just don't have the courage. So maybe that's it. I don't know.
I was not expecting that answer, if I'm being 100% honest with you. Who was fast tonight?
I would say that Zach Rogers, KJ was really fast. Andrew was okay, but fell off more at the end of the run. Mm-hmm. So those were the trucks that should have finished in front of me.
Yeah, but you were fast.
I was good on the long run.
Come on.
I'm
trying to pump you up.
I like Pocono. It's a good track for me.
Why is it? It's a unique challenge. It's driving set.
It's a technical track. It's really all about that last corner. And once you get set up to run that last corner, you get comfortable and you just log laps. And it seems like everybody else tries to overdo it, and they mess up that last corner, and you go and get them.
Well, went and got a good one here. How fun was it trying to hold off the 49 while also trying to pass the 86 there for those last 5-6 laps?
Yeah, the 86 kept telling me at the end of the run that he was thanking me for not trying to pass him, and I was like, yeah, trying to pass you, not wreck, and keep the 49 behind me, that's, a pretty tall order.
A lot of fun, right?
Yes, it is.
Terry, man, congratulations on the podium finish. Before we let you go, I want to give you the opportunity. Got a great partner on the car as always, or on the truck rather. Got great folks behind you. Got great people to shout out. Floor is yours. You know what to do.
Yeah, first of all, big shout out to you and Weaver fans. Really do. Brian and Kathy Boyles for supporting the group. Magoo, Brain, Nelly. It's really just really appreciate it.
Well, Terry, again, man, congratulations on the podium finish. It's always a pleasure getting the opportunity to talk with you, especially after these races. Congratulations on it. Hope we're talking with you again soon. And again, can't thank you enough for your time.
Yeah, thank you very much. We'll see you soon, I hope.
Heck yeah. BSR Terry Scott, driver the number 66. Third place finisher here tonight from Pocono. Weaver, man, that's going to wrap up our coverage here from the Tricky Triangle.
Yeah, it was a good race. We don't get to come here often, but it's always a good time when we do, and I think tonight was no different.
You got one of them honeymoon suites up there in the mountains that you got all to yourself tonight? You gonna take a nice bath in the jacuzzi and then fly back home tomorrow? Is that the plan?
We got us a nice cabin, go home, put a little something on the grill, and hit up the hot tub in the night.
Nice. Well, folks, Weaver won't be here tomorrow night. I will be with Dewey. We're going to be back live here at the Pocono Raceway. Bomb Squad Racing Cup Series action. Tune in. You're not going to want to miss it. It'll be another fun, entertaining, challenging race for these drivers, and they always put on such a great show. That's the next time we're live. We got more great racing action coming up for you next week, so that's why you want to make sure you're subscribed to us here on JT. And also click the like button on the video. It helps our videos get recommended to you in your live feed, so it gives you another opportunity not to miss them. You can also click the bell icon to be notified anytime we go live. Make sure you follow Track and Turf here on YouTube. Make sure you follow us on our social media at JoeTowNetwork. We're on all the platforms. Go follow us there: Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and Twitter. And yeah, folks, with all of that being said, for all of us here at JTN, for Bristol, our producer, my colleague, birthday boy, Joseph Weaver, I've been Joe Towansky. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next time live right here on JTN. So long for now, folks.
3 wide for second, but Sean Whitehill is going to bring it home and win the race at Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Ricky J closing up off turn 4. He's going to have a run to the inside. He blocks into the grass. Checkers out. Hardy wins it.
Ricky, what's going on in your brain right now?
Yeah, putting on 4 big rubber shoes and 2 gallons of, not 2 gallons, 2 cans of exploding dino juice here, Joe.
Down to the tunnel turn. These guys are throwing it through there and around to the back.
No.
The wall, as well as RJ Bishop. Down in front of Keith Hughes. Oh, no! Big hit. RJ Bishop. Oh, my God. Ricky J, big crash into the wall.
Oh,
the leaders have wrecked. Ricky J is upside down. Magoo is hard in the wall. Tyler Mallon escapes with no damage. Everybody else in this main group, including Nelly, is junk.
Through the north chute they'll go. The 24's into the wall. Almost contact there. The 10 with the shallow entry into turn 4. It's going to be a drag race down the front straightaway. Folks, the 24's in the wall. They make contact. Turn around. Napick goes on through the flip. Rich Napick's going to win the Culver Bluff 200 in thrilling fashion.